You want to hear a real difference in the parties?
Yes.
One of these parties loves bad cops like a fat kid loves cake. Bad cops. Just tastes good. So that's what ending qualified immunity is all about.
Ending qualified immunity. You're watching The Black Table.
So ending qualified immunity would give you the ability to sue cops. So right now, cops get to operate and go, he'll take care of the bill. Imagine if you could do anything you wanted to do in life. And whenever you got in trouble for it, you just look over your shoulder and there'd be some dumb guy standing behind you with a big wallet. You could say, he got it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can pretty much do whatever you want because you ain't got to worry about the expenses. Imagine how much food and liquor you would order if you never had to pick up the tab. That's the problem with our policing. People want to make it all this huge thing. Yeah, it's racism. Yeah, it's bigotry out there and all that stuff. Yeah, it's, homophobic, whatever, Islamophobic, all the isms and all the phobias. But at the end of the day, when people's pockets are put into jeopardy, people act different.
Right.
And as long as people don't have any skin in the game, and as long as they can walk away without having to pay a dime, as long as their retirements are fine, as long as their house notes, their mortgages are paid, their retirements, their kids' college tuition is paid, they're good. Yeah. See, people can act like shit as long as they know they don't have to pay the bill. So, it's going to take forever. It may take 2 centuries to eradicate racism, but we can eradicate acting like an asshole pretty quick. All we got to do is make people pay their fair share, pay the bill. All we got to do is be able to sue cops. And when I hear people say, I don't think there's a difference between the Democrats and the Republicans, here's the difference. There's a party that keeps putting up bills to try to end qualified immunity, trying to take away the cops' ability to walk away scot-free personally from liability. There's another party that wants to make sure we never end qualified immunity. That party is the Republican Party. They got a bill right now in the Senate, because they want to continue to maintain that cops not be treated like regular people, not be treated like doctors, not be treated like you and I when we go in the store owners, people that own nightclubs, or everyone else in America, the most litigious, am I saying that right? Litigious? We get sued a lot in this country. And they don't want us to have the ability to sue law enforcement. People that you're truly in their custody. You have your hands handcuffed behind your back and they have guns and they don't want to be held accountable for what they do to you at your most vulnerable. The only time you're more vulnerable is when you are on an operating table, unconscious. Right. That's it. I can't think of a time you're more vulnerable than that. Other than those two are very close. And if you can sue a doctor for malpractice, you should be able to sue a law enforcement person. So that's what's happening. So yeah, people, I'm telling you, I'm very unhappy with the Democratic Party, but when you take time and you see a story like this, a case like this, a bill like this, and you know we got Tim Scott's punk ass sitting in the rafters waiting to challenge it, it's sobering. It's sobering, and it says, you know what? I got no good choices. I have no good choices. But there are some better bills than others. Not telling you about the parties so much as I'm telling you about the legislation. So Ayanna Pressley and Representative Pressley and Senator Ed Markey. This is good legislation. Anything that gets us closer to holding cops responsible is good legislation. Mrs. Black, anything?
Yeah, I'm just glad that it's that someone introduced it again, that it was introduced again, and that it wasn't forgotten. You did so much work on that Floyd case, George Floyd case back in 2020, and it flopped in the Senate, and I'm just glad that it's getting some momentum again. So
yeah, I appreciate you bringing that up. There are some of us who foolishly believe that a focus on a story like George Floyd is totally exploitative. It's just exploited. The job of media, if you're a politician, is to use the media to propel your visions, to prepare your advocacy, to propel your legislation. They were supposed to use George Floyd and get something out of it for us. He's gone. He's been murdered. Let's use that to make it better for people coming after him. That's the least you could do. So the people that say, oh, they're exploiting it, they have no choice in this system. You have to take it and do something with it. What I hate is when they don't do anything with it. Yeah. If you're going to talk about the death of my family member, besides compensating us, I want you to do something to change the country to make sure this never happens again. That's something that I think is a very natural instinct for people to want. I want to make sure this doesn't happen to anyone else. So can we do that now? Can we say there'll never be another Derek Chauvin? I had a guy in my comment section yesterday on TikTok, which is supposed to be the most progressive platform, say, Derek Chauvin, on my video, Derek Chauvin, the GOAT. That was his comment. Oh, he's just a troll, Tim.
Someone's really thinking that in their heart.
That's what some people are really thinking.
Yeah.
Am I ever going to change that person? No. But can I hold them accountable if they become a police officer? Yes.
Absolutely.
Can I hold their sons accountable if they become police officers?
Absolutely.
Yes. That's all I want to be able to do. You should not be able to kill my kids, kill my friends, kill me, kill my wife, kill my neighbors, kill my wolf pack, kill my team black, any of my members of my team black, and walk away scot-free. That's all I'm saying.